Hey everyone, and welcome to Let's Try Crying Sans, which is basically a different take on FTL. It's more story focused than FTL, and it also draws some inspiration from Dune and Foundation. It's a pretty interesting game, and the story is also quite interesting. The short version of the story is that you wake up in a secret cloning facility, and you're a clone of a famous admiral. You're also a part of a contingency plan to save the Empire. And one of your closest companions is an Omni robot. And Omnis were basically robots that were critical to the operation of the Empire, but one day they just shut down. And it's your job to figure out what happened and then save the Empire. That's a super short version of the story. So, let's get started, shall we? We can customize our crew and our battleship. And here we are. There are several battleships that you can unlock as you play the game. Right now I only have the starting one, so that's what we'll be using. Here we can see all the upgrade levels. We got squadrons, we got weapons, hull and subsystems. We also start with several squadrons, which we can see here. And with a weapon, Piercer Laser Mark I. And we can also choose our officers. So, we got some soldiers and scientists. We can pick two officers, so let's pick one soldier and one scientist. They also have some special abilities. So for example, this guy has plus 25% squadron speed, which affects, obviously, squadrons. This guy has plus, or rather minus 15% weapons reload time, which affects, obviously, weapons. And they also have some other skills. Piloting, demolition, engineering, erudition, and there are some others. Fight, hack, sharp senses. So let's pick up, let's say, minus 15% weapons reload time, because that's going to be universally useful. Or we could pick up plus 15% squadrons DPS, because that's also going to be universally useful. But I'm thinking we can grab a plus 25% squadron speed and then use that for squadrons. And then minus 15% weapons reload time and use that for weapons. So that seems reasonable. Let's get started. Alright, so this is the sector map and it's fairly similar to FTL, at least in functionality. You basically jump between locations, you use fuel for each jump, and then you explore them. There's a little bit more to exploring them than there is in FTL. You don't only have just like one single event or encounter, there are several planets within each location, at least usually, and you have to use fuel to jump between them, as you'll see. So one location like this can end up eating like the majority of your fuel, so you need to be careful about that. We got points of interest, we got ground signals, we got trading beacons, and we got anomalies. We also got scrap, which is basically the same as scrap in FTL. You use it for upgrades, you use it to buy things, it's basically money. And we also got commandos, who are used for ground expeditions. So, let's see what we got here. We got army depot, we got secret military base, that's a ground signal, planetary defense turret wreckage, and army depot. Okay then. And only one anomaly in each location here. Let's go this way. We got two anomalies right here. Okay, let's go this way then. So that will use one fuel. Civilian ship, sir. 12 o'clock. An Imperial ship. Who knew we'd ever be happy to see the likes of you? We're a group of prisoners who've escaped our prison station by building a crude junk ship. Okay. Prisoners of the Empire. Captain, you're lucky I haven't started firing. Yeah, we're lucky to be flying around in a homemade ship. A bunch of convicts in a post-apocalyptic galaxy. You have no idea how lucky we are. Look, we don't want any trouble, Admiral. We know we could never beat you with our junk ship. We just want to help you and your crew. We know of a scrapper weapon around here that's unguarded. We'll tell you where it is on one condition. You give us Neo N, which is fuel basically. And when the Empire's returned to its former glory, you pardon us for our crimes. Okay, 2 conditions. I'm an Imperial Admiral Captain, not an Imperial Judge. Okay, but you can at least put in a good word for us. So what is gonna be? Okay, he wants 2 fuel, which will leave us with 2 fuel only. And even if we get a weapon right now, I will not be able to use it unless I replace my current one. It might end up being better than what I have right now, but honestly, this is too much. Giving them 2 fuel out of 4 is just too much. We can not do the deal and arrest the prisoners, we can not do the deal and let them go, or we can ask them about their crimes. Tell me, what crimes have you committed? We haven't committed any crimes, Admiral. You'll find nothing but innocent men and women on this junk ship. Every last one of us was falsely imprisoned. Yeah, that's what they all say. So what is gonna be? We have a deal? No, we don't. Arrest the prisoners. Sorry, Captain, I don't do deals with fugitives. Surrender now, or face the consequences. Really? Don't tell me you believe an Imperial law exists even now, when the machines are down. Oh, I know it exists. I know it exists because I enforce it. I feel bad for you, Admiral, living in a fantasy world like you do. But look, I surrender. It'd be foolish not to. Besides, freedom in a galaxy that's dying isn't really my idea of freedom anyway. We'll take the beds and hot meals in your brig. And the weapon? The weapon? Funny, I forget where the weapon is. I'm sure you do. Anyway, now we can scavenge some fuel. And we actually got lucky, and we got 2. Alright, and now we can check the local system. Before we do that, let's actually assign our officers. So, right here. And to the weapons. So, now we can check out the local system. We got an anomaly over here. We got the ground signal with a planetary defense turret wreckage. And we got an army depot. Let's check out the ground signal. See what's going on here. Scrapper containers to the head, sir. Check them out, Captain. And look alive. So now we'll get a chance to send a ground expedition. At least in theory, yep. First we'll scan the planet. And we need to choose which officer we want to send. Some of them are better suited for it than others. So for example, if we send this one, we will extract between 12 and 42% of available resources, and we'll lose between 0 and 3 commandos. Let's give it a shot, why not? Alright, let's go then. We might get something useful. So I don't really control any of these, but I might get a chance to make some decisions. And I can also slow down or speed up. We already lost some health, as you can see. The line is secured, Admiral. You've seen our bio readouts. What do you think? Should we continue with our mission? Probably not. We're down to 3 health. It seems a little bit risky. Actually, what the heck? Let's continue. We got more scrap. And there's the wreckage. Plasma nuke Mark 1. Okay. So that was probably worth it. That was definitely worth it. We only lost 1 commando, and we got 33 scrap and a plasma nuke Mark 1. So now we can replace our current weapon, because I can't quite install a second one. Well, I mean, I can if I upgrade my weapon capacity, but I do not have enough scrap for that right now, do I? Additional weapon docks. Technically I do, but that's 70 scrap. Let's see if that other weapon is actually better. Okay, so there's the impact zone. It has a pretty long cooldown, and it also cannot affect the battleship hull. So there would be no point using it on its own. Or rather, if I decide to use it on its own, I will not be able to use my weapon to damage the enemy hull, which you have to do to actually beat them. I would have to use my squadrons to do that. Let's keep the piercer laser for now. It does less damage, but it reloads 10 seconds faster. So I kind of like that. Don't worry, the other weapon is not going anywhere. Now, I can get some upgrades, but since there's a trading depot here, it might be better to save the scrap, at least for now. So, let's go check out the depot, shall we? We can also check out the anomaly. Yeah, let's check out the anomaly. We still got 4 fuel left. It can be very positive or very negative. Scrapper battleship, okay. Looks like we'll be fighting them, which is fine by me. So combat here is quite a bit different than in FTL. This is the actual battleship. We also got tactical pause, because combat is real-time, but you can pause it anytime you want. We also got some turrets around here, as you can see. 25 ranged damage. 2 tile range and they cannot move. So we have to either destroy them or avoid them. And we need to deploy our squadrons. So we got a fighter here, and we got a drone. Fighters do more damage versus drones, and the drones do more damage versus frigates. So let's deploy, and now I can unpause. I actually have to wait to deploy them, which is fine. And this is our weapon load speed. I can't fire it until it reloads. Alright, let's go then. I'm going to avoid the turrets. I might have to fight that fighter over there, which we could use the drone for. No, hold on. Fighters do more damage versus drones. So let's use our own fighter. Oh yeah, he got destroyed by the turret. Well then, that's not very smart, is it? No. Alright, let's hit the battleship. This is the hull. So as you might imagine, we need to destroy that. Now we can fire our weapon. Like that. And that was pretty good damage, as you can see. He deployed another squadron, but we basically already won. So that was basically the most basic fight that you will encounter. But that's combat basics. It gets a little bit more complex than this as you move on, but that's basically how it works. So, local system map. Now we can go check out the army depot. We got 172 scrap. Maybe we'll be able to get something nice. Incoming transmission, sir. An Imperial battleship. Well, since you're here, maybe you can help us with a problem. A very serious problem. Is our colony birth rate, sir? Frankly, we're having too many babies. Ask why this is a problem. It's a problem when you don't have the resources to support that new life, Admiral, and we don't. Not with the shutdown. Okay. Ask the governor how we can help her colony. As you probably remember, the Omnis controlled the population before the shutdown, implementing a tech that prevented 99% of the population from conceiving. When the shutdown happened, somehow the default setting was switched to the opposite. Okay. So what do you want us to do? They need more scrap, and a good engineer. Okay, we can send our specialist officer to fix their tech. We could do that, yeah. Well, we can try to figure it out. Did it work? Apparently. Well, it seems it worked. And we are getting some fuel. Nice. Okay, now we got 6. So let's check out the shop, shall we? Okay, what can we do here? We can buy some fuel, which is probably a good idea. Because we need fuel pretty much constantly. We can pick up some commandos, which we will need for ground expeditions. And we can buy a squadron or a weapon. Let's see. Cannon Mark 1. 30-40-second delay. No effects on battleship hull. A beam, no effects on battleship hull. Okay. No effect on field unit. I might pick up a squadron. Let's see. Drone Mark II Shredder. When damaging enemy battleship, steal up to 14 scrap per fight. That sounds useful. Especially if we pick it up early on. Yeah, I think I'll pick up this one. Or we can get the cheaper one. Speed is the same. Damage is slightly higher. Health is slightly higher. And we get slightly more scrap. Okay, why the heck not? Let's pick up this one. And now I can sell my previous drone, which probably makes sense in this situation. So that leaves us with 39 scrap. Also remove this. And assign that one. Let's check out that shop one more time. I might still sell the other drone. Okay, let's sell this one. So that leaves us with a fighter, with a frigate, and with a drone Mark II Shredder. I could also sell the plasma nuke. Honestly, I might. Although it's not a bad weapon, it will be useful later on. Let's keep it. You could sell your officers, but I'm not doing that. Alright, let's move on. Now we got 8 fuel. Can we upgrade anything? I can get additional weapon dock. That's 70 scrap though. Pretty expensive. I think it would be better to upgrade fuel scavenging efficiency. So let's do that. More fuel is always a good thing. That will save us money, because I won't have to buy as much fuel. There's nothing else to see here, so let's go back to the star map. And now we have to move in this direction. But that location has 2 anomalies, which is why I wanted to go there. Here we are. Scrapper, sir. Incoming transmission. Nice looking ship. It'll look even better busted apart. Yeah, okay. If you say so. So, we got quite a lot of asteroids. Squadrons moving on this cell, minus 50% speed. The asteroid field will absorb all damage dealt to this cell and its occupants until destroyed. Okay. That's fine. So, let's deploy. Okay, and they got a drone. So we'll send our fighter to attack that, and our other drone can attack the ship to get that scrap. Okay, looking good. These first fights are not exactly hard. Also, I'm playing on a lower difficulty. And now we can take a shot. And that's that. We stole 13 scrap. And wait, what does that mean? Okay. That wasn't... Oh, that was a new officer. Okay. Interesting. Minus 15% weapons reload time. Well, that's exactly the same as my other officer. However, she has different skills, as you can see. Some spy skills. Okay, interesting. So there's not much point assigning her to the hull. But, I mean, I can do it anyway. Let's scavenge some fuel. So the second bar is here because I upgraded my fuel scavenging capacity. So, let's check out the other anomaly, shall we? Here we are. Wait, you're an Imperial. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm leaving this ship, getting out of the game for good. You want my scrap? Then have at it. Okay. Interesting. 50 cents scrap for basically doing nothing. Okay, works for me. And let's move on. So now we can go this way or we can go this way. There's an anomaly here and the shipyard. That's a trading beacon. And there's a ground signal on this one. Okay. Let's maybe go this way. Although if I go this way I will have more options. But alert is still quite far behind. Let's go this way, that should be fine. It's just that I will have to go into this system next. So these are the systems that are blocked now, the red ones. Sir, mind to have a word. What is it, Lieutenant? Sir, I was wondering if we might take a moment to mourn for those who have passed away on our journey so far. Mourn for our past lives, you mean? Well, yes. I guess that is what I'm saying. Okay. Well, 12 scrap? Sure. Will it have any positive effect? Minus 12 scrap, okay. Well, fine then. Let's get some fuel. Only one this time. And check out the local system. So let's go check out the anomaly first, because hopefully we'll get some scrap from that, regardless of what it is. I'm so happy you passed by, Admiral. We have someone here who's heard about your ship and would like to join your crew. I know it might not be a popular move in this system to support you, but everyone's gotta take a stand sometime or another. Okay, we got another one. So maybe he will be useful for the hull? Or rather she? Not quite, but might be better for squadrons. Increases squadrons deploy zone, as opposed to plus 25% squadron speed. I think I prefer the speed, so I'm going to stick with the speed. Okay, sure. So, let's go check out the shipyard. I might buy some fuel. Civil ship, sir, but I'm not detecting any activity inside. I fear we're too late. Okay, attempt to contact. Nope, didn't work. Okay. Do a flyby. Probably won't do anything. It's a ghost ship. Okay. Well, continue on. Let's visit the shop. So, well, I'm just going to buy some fuel, because we'll need fuel one way or the other. Let's just buy all we can afford, and maybe one commandos. Here. Done. Okay. So, we still got one more, but there's nothing particularly interesting over there. So let's open the star map and move on. We got a battleship wreckage in the next location, that might be interesting. Here we are. A civilian ship, sir. Please, you have to help us. We were in a little dust-up with an Aki back there, and now our thrusters are leaking fuel. We tried landing, but the radioactive contamination caused our landing gear to falter. Okay, so you need our help, apparently. Sir, hope you don't mind, but I was listening in. We're equipped with a drone decontamination program, but it needs Neo-N to operate. Okay. Well, we got some. Okay, fine. We have 9 fuel, I suppose that's okay. Better be worth it, because that costs 20 scrap. Tell the truth. I'm sorry, but no, I don't believe you well. Why didn't you lie to me, Admiral? I don't want to die. Sir, we did all we could for the civilians, but they've passed on. I know letting them onto the ship didn't get us any scrap or Neo-N, but I still think it was the right thing to do. Okay, so we didn't really get anything out of that. 1 fuel. Alright. Let's check out that battleship wreckage, shall we? Picking up a pre-shut down ad on this beacon, sir. Okay. Well then. Let's prepare the mission. So, who do we send? Oh yeah, this guy. Looking good. Okay, let's go. Make it a good one. Nothing found. Alright, whatever. Some fuel. Transmission module. The line is secured, Admiral. Let's continue. We are fine. 43 scrap. Some fuel. Okay, we lost some health. Extraction. That wasn't too bad. We lost what, 1 commandos? Yeah. And we got 86 scrap as well as 6 fuel. That was definitely worth it. Now we got 14 fuel. And 90 scrap. So, we can check out this place. Okay, sure, let's take a look. We got a lot of fuel right now. Sir, I'm detecting a scrapper battleship behind the station. Okay. Interesting. It's vulnerable to hacking. We could try that. No, we could not. Attempt to threaten the scrapper, push on before he spots us, or ambush. We could ambush it. Let's ambush it, why the heck not? You've ambushed the enemy. Your units are deployed and your weapons are ready to fire. Yeah, that gives you a significant advantage. Alright. So, let's fire right away. There. I assume he will deploy something, but that's fine. That shot didn't do that much damage. He has some drones, okay. That's fine, we'll take them out pretty quickly. Hey, where do you think you're going? Come back here. Yeah, we pretty much got this. Come on now. Here, take a shot. And that's that. We got more than 60 scrap. Let's maybe upgrade something. Hold on. We could get another weapon slot to use that plasma nuke. That's not a bad idea, it might come in handy. Okay, let's get an additional weapon dock, that's fine. And we'll use the plasma nuke. It does not work on the battleship hull, but it works on everything else. So that will come in handy, I'm sure. And we still got 86 scrap left. So, it's time to move on. Back to the star map. And now we should probably go this way, or we can go this way. System will become hostile after the next jump between systems. Okay, right, let's go this way. Sir, a church battleship hiding in that asteroid field. Does it see us? I don't believe so, sir. In these rocks, its visibility must be slim to none. Attack the ship, risking damage from the asteroids. Have a specialist officer redirect the asteroids into the enemy ship. Sure. Let's make life a little bit harder for it. Yes, let's. Sir, it's done. The church ship has taken significant hull damage. Okay, let's go then. So, the enemy has sustained damage and it will start that battle with a critical effect. Fire, the enemy has sustained damage and will start the battle with a critical effect. Right, okay. So, let's do this. First, deploy. And now we have two weapons. EMP tower, okay. And asteroid field. Okay, let's go. Maybe avoid all that. Probably a good idea. Okay, what's this? A cruiser and a frigate. We need 23 more seconds for the plasma nuke. So let's just attack them. I can use my other weapon to also attack them instead of attacking the hull. Probably not a bad plan. Is it necessary though? No, it's not necessary. I think we got this. Okay, wait, Tesla field. Maybe avoid that. Yeah, I got caught in it, I think. No, we're fine. And we're done. We got a cruiser out of it, nice! And we still got a little bit of scrap because of our drone. Okay then, I like the sound of that cruiser actually. Let's remove the fighter. And there's the cruiser. Takes more damage at short range. 22 range damage. Free range. Yeah, let's use that, and the drone. How much do we need to get a third squadron? Let's see, additional squadron docks, 300 scrap. Okay, that's maybe a little bit too much right now. Let's get some fuel. Only one, unfortunately. And check out the local system. We got 2 anomalies. Let's check this one first. Sir, pirate battleship headed straight for us. Okay. Fine. Now we can test our new fancy cruiser. Alright, let's go then. So this is a ranged ship, which means we can fire from 3 tiles away. Yeah, let's fire at whatever this is. Fighter Mark 1. And a drone from the looks of it. Yeah, fire at the drone. You know, that plasma nuke isn't even going to load before it's relevant, at least so far. I took a little bit too much damage there. But alright. Well, that's how it goes. Let's go actually destroy this ship. I think we got this. Oh yeah, my drone got wrecked. But we got another officer from the looks of it. Well, there it is. It will have 43 health now. I can still use it. But let's switch to the fighter. At least for now. So, what's the new officer? Let's see. That's basically the same ability that we already had. This is literally the same exact officer, just with a different name. Okay, fine. So, let's go to the army depot. And another scrapper battleship. It's a trap. The enemy was waiting for you. Its squadrons have been deployed and its weapons are ready to fire. Yeah, that's probably not so good. Now we are at a disadvantage. A significant disadvantage. Well then, this is where the plasma nuke might come in handy. That's what I'm thinking. I just need it to actually load. So wait for them to come a bit closer. Yep, here comes their weapon. That did not look very pleasant. Now we take more damage at melee range. Oh, and the drones do more damage to frigates. Okay, that's not too good. Let's try to move away. I almost lost that cruiser. There. Let's take him out. I might lose one of these ships, or rather they will get wrecked. The plasma nuke is almost ready. But again, it doesn't do anything to the actual battleship hull. There, we got it. 56 scrap. Honestly, that wasn't too bad, all things considered. Let's visit the shop. My ships didn't get wrecked, that's the important part. So... let's see. I could sell the wrecked drone for 82. Not sure if I really want to. And then we could pick up a different drone. Or a frigate. Passive. All within range enemy units are forced to target this squadron. Interesting. And the drone? 20-second cooldown. Create a temporary drone Mark II that will disappear at the end of the fight. Oh, that sounds really nice. Cancel. Taking damage, attacking or moving. Right. We also got some weapons. Maybe we can get something better than a plasma nuke. Executioner laser Mark II. 35-second delay. Very good damage, but very long delay. Piercer laser. 22-second delay. I'm not too impressed, to be honest. I'm just going to pick up a commandos. And let's keep our scrap. I think that's reasonable. We can keep our scrap. Once we get 300, we could get a third squadron. So now we can go to the exit. So let's go to the exit. Looks like Mother's found a new sector, boss. Incoming transmission. What are you doing here? Well, I guess I gotta kill you now. Well then. This should be fun. Maybe now we will get a chance to use that plasma nuke, that would be nice. It just takes such a long time to charge. And by the time it's charged, there are usually no targets left, other than the battleship. So that's a fighter and a drone, okay? So let's target the drone with the fighter. And maybe keep the cruiser slightly in the back. Okay, go, go, go. Okay, looking good. Hey, where do you think you're going? Done. And now we wait to kill him. And we got this. Well done, that was easy. Hold on, we're not done yet. Okay, never mind. Hold on, now we can use the plasma nuke. Just don't hit ourselves, that would be bad. There, that should do. Nice one. That was actually pretty nice. Just a shame we can't target the battleship with it. Hey, you there. Kill that fighter. Alright, let's finish this. This is definitely a harder fight, and he's targeting us with his weapons. There, done. 471 scrap. That is a lot of scrap. So now we can unlock the third squadron. And we move on to the next sector. Border shop. Let's check that out. Anything interesting? We can repair our drone, so we should definitely do that. There's nobody to heal. We can buy some fuel. Let's buy some fuel. 12 fuel should be enough. Maybe a commandos or two. That seems fine. And that's the star map of the next sector. However, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And subscribe for more videos just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.